Okay, we're going to start reviewing for your test, Chapter 6, which is going to be on Monday. Now, Amber and Becca, are they both out today?
Yes, ma'am.
And Alex.
Why do we have so many out today?
Alex had to get stitches and has an infection. Becca's brother's birthday's today. Amber's probably with them.
Becca's brother's birthday's today?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we take off for brothers' birthdays?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
her-
Amber went, I think.
Her and Matthew did something special. They're doing something special
But
together.
we have a test on Monday?
They're smart.
Okay, let's go ahead and get our books open up to Chapter 6.
Page 415.
Page 415, chapter review. Okay, now we're not going to do all of it, so I'm just going to put some of it up there. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and jump down to question number 5. Okay, so question 5. Question 5, I have x plus 5 is greater than negative 13. Okay, yes ma'am.
Can I solve it?
Yes.
You would subtract 5 from each side, which would give you x is greater than negative 18.
Negative 18, and that is correct. And then, of course, to graph that, of course, I don't want to go 18 units, I'm just going to put 0. I'm just going to put like negative 5,
10.
negative 10, negative 15, negative 20. We know that we're almost at 20, we're just kind of like right before the 18. It would be a circle and everything to the right would be highlighted for that. Okay? All right, now, number 6, we have m minus 9 is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 9 to both sides. Okay, that's going to cancel. Greater than or equal to 4 plus 9 is 13.
13.
It's a negative 4.
Oh, okay, negative 4. So
It's
neg, that would be 5.
5.
Okay, sorry about that. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to graph that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put a solid dot on 5, and we're going to highlight everything greater. Okay, any questions on how to do these?
Nope.
I think everybody has these down.
Yeah.
Just the one step inequality equation. So we're going to move ahead in the book then, and let's go ahead and look at some using multiplication and division. So if you'll turn over to page 416, and we're going to look at number 8. Everyone should be taking notes unless you were finishing up 6.5, okay? Okay, number 8, we have p over 2 is less than or equal to 5. Okay, how am I going to solve this one? Riley, because you answered the last one. Go ahead.
You would do the opposite of division and multiply 2 to both sides. And 2 cancels out. So it would be p is less than or equal to 10.
Okay, and then how would I graph that?
You graph it by doing 10 and then like 5, 0, negative 5.
Okay, so we're going to put a solid dot or a circle?
Solid.
Right, and we're going to highlight everything to the left or to the right?
Left.
Left. Very good. Okay, and now let's go ahead and take a look at number 9. Now number 9, I have n over negative 4.5 is less than negative 8. Okay, I'm going to call on somebody to help me. John.
First you do negative 4.5 times times 4.5, right?
Well, you're going to
Or
multiply it by
negative
both sides.
And then negative 8 times negative 4.5.
Okay, good. Now what?
30, which is positive 36, so n is less than 36.
Okay, because it cancels on this side, and we have n. Equals, what did you say negative 8 times negative 4.5 is?
36.
36. Okay, now John, you made one little mistake. What did you make? Who can help him out on that one? Okay, go ahead, you.
Sign change.
Sign changed. Don't forget, when you multiply or divide both sides of an equation by a negative, you change the sign. And John, he made that mistake on purpose so that we can catch it. Right, get going there. All right, so now if we graph it, I think we know how to graph, so I'm not gonna worry about that one. Okay, let's go ahead and look at another one.
Is it okay that we are like writing down the examples? Like,
Yeah, I want you to, uh-huh. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump down to section 6.3 in the review, okay? And these are dealing more with multi-step equations. So, number 13, we have 2g plus 11 is less than 25. Okay, so we're doing number 13, 2g plus 11 is less than 25. Okay, Luke, I know you're working, but if you will just stop and tell me my steps for solving this equation.
Subtract 11 from both sides.
Subtract 11 from both sides, okay?
Okay, then divide both sides by 2.
Right, so we're gonna bring down the 2g as less than, now what's 25 minus 11?
14.
Let Luke work it, please. Okay, 14. Now what, Luke?
Divide both sides by 2.
Divide both sides by 2. And my answer is what?
7. G equals 7.
No, g doesn't equal 7.
Oh. Oh, G is greater than 7. Or less than 7.
Less than 7. You got it. Bingo. Okay, good. All right, now let's take a look at number 14.
How many questions will be on the test?
Probably right around 20, and if you're in honors, about 25. Okay?
Alright.
All right, now, number 14, 2/3 r minus 4 is
Greater than or equal to?
greater than or equal to 1. And Mark, take it away.
Greater than or equal to 1?
Mhm.
Okay, so first you would add 4 to both sides.
Correct. Correct them. No. So now we have 2/3 r.
2/3 r is greater than or equal to 5.
5. Now what?
Now you would have to change 2/3 into a fraction.
Well, it isn't a fraction.
I mean, into decimal form.
No. What do we do? All right, go ahead and have them out.
you multiply by the reciprocal of 2/3.
Always take that fraction, flip it. Because if I multiply any number I multiply by its reciprocal, it always equals what?
It cancels.
It cancels because it equals 1, okay? So 3/2, and of course what I do to one side,
You must do to the other.
that's exactly right. So cancel, r is greater than or equal to, what is 5 times 3/2?
7.5.
Well, let's take it one step at a time. Go ahead. Before 7.5, what is it equal to? Improper
7.5.
fraction. Improper fraction. Improper fraction.
Oh, 13/2.
15 times 3, 15, 5 times 3, 15/2, which is going to equal 7.5. Because 5 times 3, anytime you multiply a whole number times a fraction,
Oh.
multiply that number times the numerator, put it over the denominator.
Okay.
So r is
Okay.
greater than or equal to 7/2? Or,
Or if you leave it 15/2, you know, I'm okay with improper fractions.
So
Alright.
They're cool in my world.
for the multi-step equations, do we have to graph them?
You will have to graph them, yes.
Will we graph them with 7.5?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you know, with 7.5, that's fine, we can do that, like 6, 7, 8, we know we're just gonna be between 7 and 8. So we're gonna put a solid dot because r is greater than or equal to, and then we're gonna highlight everything to the right. Okay? So fractions are no problem, just estimate. Okay? All right, let's do another one. Let's jump down, let's do number 17. We haven't seen one like that one in a while.
oh, I love these.
Did you finish 6.5 yet?
Yes, I did.
Luke, do you want to just follow along with me today? Who else has not finished 6.5 yet? You and Daniel.
Right now.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Just follow along with the review today, and so let's just turn it in by Monday, by the test. Okay? All right. So I'd rather you guys get the review. Okay, now, whoops, I missed that, didn't I? Okay, number 17. We have 8 times t minus 1 is greater than negative 8 plus 8t. Daniel,
Oh,
help me solve that.
First, multiply by, no, add 8 each side. Wait,
Okay, go one step at a time, Daniel. What am I gonna do first? What's my very first thing?
multiply
Multiply what?
8 and,
Parentheses. So what do we call that? Starts with a D.
divide,
Distraction?
Distraction.
Distraction. Distraction.
Distribution.
Distribution.
Okay, distribution. Okay, so now we're gonna multiply 8 times t, which is 8t, minus 8 is greater than negative 8 plus 8t.
How?
Now, what do I do now? Go ahead, Daniel.
you, wait,
Deal with the
This
t
is-
first. Deal with the t values first. So what am I gonna do first?
divide 8
No,
each side.
no. We gotta get all the t's to one side.
Add each, wait,
We're not gonna add. Help him out, John.
Subtract.
Subtract what?
8t minus 18.
Yeah, we're gonna subtract 8t from both sides. Uh-oh.
I was gonna say, but the
Cancels. Negative 8 is greater than negative 8, and that cancels. True?
False.
false
No. False.
False.
It's
Because it has
false.
to be greater than or
Now,
equal
what-
to.
What if we had a line here? Would that be true?
Yes.
Yes, but we don't. So therefore, it's false, which means I have what?
An invalid.
no solution.
No solution. None. No solution.
Should we do number 18 to see if that one?
Sure we can. Let's do number 18. Let me pick up my eraser.
Oh yeah, you should be happy you get to wear pants today.
I got to wear pants today.
You're doing
Good day, good day. Okay, number 18, negative 3. Doesn't take much. It really doesn't. My world is simple. 2n minus 1 is greater than or equal to 1 minus 8n. All right, Mark, I'm feeling that you should do this one.
Okay, so it'd be negative 3 times 2n, and
Yeah.
then negative 3 times 1.
Perfect. What do we call that?
Distribution.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Okay, so that's going to be what?
That would be negative 6n or minus
Negative 3, negative 1, negative 3, negative 1.
positive 3.
Yeah, positive 3. It's greater than or equal to
1 minus negative, or 1 minus 8n.
1 minus 8n. Those two didn't match up, or either I wrote. No, that's right. Okay, now what?
Now you would,
Get your n's together.
when you subtract,
No, both those n's have negatives in front of them. What's the inverse of?
so
Add what? What are we going to add?
add 6n, no, 8n to both sides.
I would choose that route. That's the route I would definitely do. Okay, so that cancels. Negative 6n, positive
It'd be 2n.
8n.